Types of people to avoid. Hidden traps. In the game of life, there are good guys and bad guys, helpers and hinderers, allies and enemies. One of the greatest skills you can develop is discernment, knowing who is who and how to navigate each relationship. Let's explore the different types of hidden traps that can show up as other characters in your game. Bad guys. No free rides. Intro to other people. Before we dive into who to watch out for, let's first explore why it's crucial to be mindful of others in your game. This doesn't apply to everyone. If you live a basic, normal, average life and never try to step out of the box, never try to grow, expand, or evolve, you won't face these hurdles. Most issues with others come when we separate from them. And unfortunately, separating is a natural part of evolution. And here is why. It's important to understand why this happens because it will certainly happen to you. And few books, if any, mention this or dare to say it out loud. My job isn't to tell you what pleases you. My job is to teach you the rules of the game, the reasons behind how it works, and why things happen, so you can make your own informed decisions. Take what is needed in your game and reject anything you please. Why? Some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their demons. It can be hard for the people around us to watch someone level up, especially when it's out of their range. What do I mean by this? Our personal transformations act as mirrors to our friends, reflecting what they are not doing, what they are capable of, but choose not to pursue. Let me break this down for you. Let's look at our friends. Our friends are like us. I'm willing to bet they are just like you. That's why you are friends. We choose our friends because they understand us, share our interests, get excited about the same things, and often rally against the same things. Friends see eye to eye. They are like-minded and on the same frequency. This creates a tight bond of love and mutual appreciation, ultimately a love for ourselves. If we love ourselves and our friends are like us, it follows that we would love them. This is great, until one person decides to change in a friendship or group. One person decides that the frequency they are on is not enough anymore and wants to level up. They have their eyes on a new prize, and their current situation no longer pleases them. This is where problems arise. If you are the same as your friends and suddenly decide that this is not good enough, you are, in essence, saying their lives or their current state is not good enough. Whether you realize it or not, at that moment, the first moment you share with a best friend or group that you want to move beyond your current situation, you draw a line in the sand. It becomes you versus them. This is a critical point in anyone's game because two things can happen. The friend or group might agree with you and decide, "You're right, we can do better," and elevate together. You often see this with celebrities or wealthy individuals who literally bring their entourage up with them. But maybe you're not a celebrity. Maybe you can't afford to pay for all your friends to come along. They then have to do the work themselves. Option 2. The friend or group does not want to change their current situation. They are comfortable and happy where they are, to each their own, no judgment. However, this is where the judgment begins. When you start transforming your life, the early stages are the hardest. As you grow into a life of expansion, those around you will get used to your growth and drive to always gain more. But, in the beginning, you will often lose all your friends. If you have one who is still willing to ride the wave of life with you, even though you are on completely different levels, whether financially or intellectually, it will take work to maintain. Trust me, I've been through this, in multiple ways. No one taught me this lesson at first, and I tried things that I now know don't work. 1. Discouragers. The dream crushers. Discouragers are the people who always have a negative word or a critical opinion. They ridicule your dreams, laugh at your ambitions, and cloak their criticism in concern or realism. These people are often close to you, family, friends, or even mentors, who may mean well but ultimately undermine your confidence and self-belief. Personal story. I know this all too well. My family has mocked me since I was a child. When my mother first saw my vision board, she told me, "You better marry rich." Even after I accomplished everything on that board, she continued to scoff. She recently saw my new board and dismissed it, saying, "You're dreaming." It hurts because it comes from those you think should be your biggest supporters. How to spot them. They mock or belittle your ambitions. They use phrases like, "I'm just being realistic." They doubt your dreams because they can't imagine them for themselves. 2. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Hidden saboteurs. These are people who appear harmless or even friendly but hide their true intentions. They may offer help, advice, or support, but there's always an ulterior motive. They might enjoy your failures or setbacks and use your trust to manipulate you for their benefit. Why they're dangerous. They blend in so well that you might mistake them for friends or allies. By the time you realize their true intentions, they may have already caused significant damage to your confidence, goals, or reputation. Signs to watch for. Excessive flattery with no genuine actions to support it. They seem to agree with everything you say, avoiding any real opinion or dissent. They are eager to get close quickly without earning trust gradually. 3. Frenemies. Friends with hidden agendas. Frenemies can be the most confusing and damaging. They might genuinely like you, but deep down, they also resent or envy you. They might be your friend one day and subtly sabotage you the next. Signs of a frenemy. They say all the right things, but do little to genuinely support you. They give off a false sense of similarity. They avoid expressing differing opinions. They want to be close, but don't offer reciprocal support or value. Why are frenemies traps in the game? Because while they gain your trust and energy, they drain you in the process. This relationship often feels exhausting because you're always trying to figure out their true motives. Remember, you are in control of who stays in your circle. Navigating relationships. Helpers versus hinderers. In your game, not everyone is out to harm you. Many people will help you, lift you up, and propel you forward. But even those who seem like allies can sometimes hinder your progress. So, who do you trust? Who to trust? Ultimately, trust yourself above all. Trust your intuition, your gut feelings, and your observations. People are not inherently evil, but harmful actions can manifest through them, often unexpectedly. Remember, you are your best ally. Helpers in disguise. Learning from the bad guys. Even those who seem to stand in your way are valuable to your growth. The bad guys are there to teach you critical lessons about your own character, boundaries, and resilience. Sometimes they highlight areas where you need to grow, assert yourself, or change your approach. Strengthening your team, guarding your circle. Not everyone deserves to be on your team. You need people who uplift, challenge, and inspire you to keep moving forward. Be selective. Guard your time, energy, and space fiercely. Those who truly belong in your circle will add to your journey, not drain from it. Your journey is yours to navigate, and your team is the most critical component of your success. Choose wisely, stay vigilant, and always prioritize your energy and well-being. By surrounding yourself with the right people and distancing yourself from those who don't align with your highest good, you unlock your potential to reach new levels faster, stronger, and more confidently than ever before. Overcoming naysayers and trusting your path. Criticism often comes from those who are not actively pursuing their own goals or dreams. Understanding the source of such criticism is crucial. It frequently stems from insecurity, fear of change, or a lack of understanding. People who are insecure about their own lack of progress may project their fears and doubts onto others. Those who fear change may criticize others to justify their inaction. Additionally, people who do not share your vision may not understand your methods or goals, leading to criticism from a place of ignorance rather than malice. Trusting your path requires self-confidence and conviction in your actions. Confidence helps you bounce back from criticism and setbacks, keeping you focused on your goals. It provides clarity, helping you navigate through the noise of external opinions and focus on what truly matters. Inner peace, fostered by self-confidence, allows you to trust the process and enjoy the journey without being swayed by negative opinions. To handle criticism effectively, evaluate the source and seek constructive feedback from those who can offer valuable insights. Stay focused on your goals and set boundaries with negative or unsupportive individuals. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and like-minded people can help maintain a healthy mindset. Developing resilience is key to overcoming naysayers. Embrace failures as learning experiences and practice gratitude to maintain a positive outlook. Persistence is essential for achieving long-term success. In my journey, I have faced numerous naysayers and critics. Their words often came from a place of inaction and misunderstanding. By staying focused on my goals and believing in my path, I overcame their negativity and achieved my dreams. Trusting your journey and blocking out unproductive criticism is essential for personal growth and success. Crabs in the bucket. The crabs in the bucket analogy illustrates a situation where a group of crabs in a bucket pulls each other down, preventing any one of them from escaping, despite no physical barrier preventing their escape. In personal development, this describes how individuals who try to improve themselves or pursue their goals are often held back or discouraged by friends or social groups who feel threatened by their progress. This can manifest as ridicule, negative comments, or even sabotage. The analogy reminds us that the support and encouragement of those around us significantly impact our ability to achieve our goals. It's challenging to change who we are because of the discouragement we receive from those around us, often in the form of feedback from the crabs in the bucket. Changing who you are means changing how you think, feel, and behave, which is no easy feat. But what if every experience in your life was training for your big moment? Opportunities don't always come more than once, and you want to be ready when the universe presents you with your blessings. When that door opens for your dream job, you'll be grateful for the skills you learned from your previous jobs, even if they weren't your favorite. When you finally meet the love of your life, you'll be thankful for all the wrong people who taught you what you truly want and need in a partner. And when you avoid a financial crisis, saving yourself thousands of dollars, you'll appreciate the lessons you learned when you lost a smaller amount. I understand how difficult and painful tower moments can be, but I also know from experience that I wouldn't be where I am today without each one of them. So trust the journey, even if it feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Every experience prepares you for greatness. Projection of crabs. When people say you can't do something, they often mean they can't do it. Other people's limitations are not your reality. Dig deep and connect with the fact that you are a creator. You will reap what you sow. You plant your seeds, water them, and they will grow. Want to have meaningful relationships, travel the world, run successful businesses, and keep your health on point? Then do it. Elevate yourself by understanding one life lesson. The words I am literally mean I create what I speak in Hebrew. You can be, have, or do anything you want, and don't ever let anyone ever tell you differently. If you want to do it, speak it into existence, put in the work, and you shall reap what you decided you were worth of. No one else can dictate what you do or how far you can go unless you allow them to. Exercise. Assessing crabs in a bucket. Behavior. Ask yourself these questions to determine if someone is exhibiting the crabs in a bucket behavior. Have your friends ever discouraged you from pursuing your goals or dreams? Have they made negative comments or ridiculed your efforts to improve yourself? Have they actively sabotaged your attempts to succeed? Do they show signs of jealousy or resentment when you make progress or achieve success? Do they encourage and support you in your endeavors, or do they bring you down? Reflect on these questions to identify if your friends or social group are holding you back or discouraging your growth. The roller coaster ticket analogy. I love this analogy. Imagine an amusement park. We all get a general pass that gets us in the main gates. It allows us to see the whole game field, the rides, and all the available choices. Some rides require a special ticket. To get on the good rides or see the special attractions, you have to pay extra. In life, this payment isn't monetary. It's the work, dedication, and effort needed to earn your ticket to the next level. When you elevate in life, you will rise above others. Remember, this has nothing to do with them. Be proud and excited to head up. Never feel guilty for doing the work, investing in yourself, or making it happen. When you enter new fields, separation may happen in your relationships, but it's for your soul's benefit. Guard your emotions as you rise. You are not responsible for anyone else in the game of life, and you certainly don't carry anyone with you. Carrying others with you won't work if they haven't earned it themselves. By standing proudly as a pillar of what is possible, you attract those who want it for themselves. Instead of carrying people up, you strengthen the connection with those who are willing to do the work. Trust me, I've been there. I've paid for friends to come along, set up social brands, and provided opportunities, but without their effort, the lessons weren't learned, and the success wasn't sustainable. Eliminating friends. Be cautious of who you share with in case you ever need to eliminate them from your life. The digital age can be dangerous if you encounter the wrong person. People can do crazy things online or with your information. Eliminating friends who cause negative energy is crucial, but do it gracefully. Practicing silence is essential to avoid negative energy and resentment. In both personal and business relationships, the power of the spoken word is significant. It's better to remain silent if you don't have anything positive to say. Choosing your words carefully and keeping personal information confidential can help prevent misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Level complete. You have just leveled up. Continue to the next lesson.